everyone, welcome back to Taronga Railways with me, Elizabeth. Today we're going to look at the Canadian Navy Class Pacific Merchant Navy, Hornby model R2171, BR462 wheel arrangement in super detailed, Loco driven and featuring some Pullman coaches and the Bullet Pacific's spam cans as they are known. This is a modified BR Merchant Navy class. Now looking at the box, you will see that it's a super detailed loco, illustrated here by Hornby, and if you're looking on the side of the box, you will see it's R2171 BR462 Canadian Pacific Merchant Navy class. The box is a bit tatty, but the loco is like brand new, and I'm glad that the family looked after this so well, and it's very, very welcome on the layout. So let's continue. Part of the clan line, partially because of the crew kern incident and due to incessant modification of Bullett's original design. Now looking at the loco, beautiful and a wealth of finishing extras applied, and looking at the front, we will also see the sprung buffers and the opening for the brake pipe and the hook and the red beam. Also featuring the firebox being painted along with the firebox door, and then on top the wind deflectors. And looking on the side of the locomotive, featuring elegantly applied rails and piping and other fine extras fitted, and the blue lovely color of this locomotive. The white lining all the way through, very much Britannia style. Hornby did a real good finish on this style for sure. As you can see, the cylinders, all the mechanics, and of course the famous Bullet wheel design. Now looking at the logo, on the opposite side also a wealth of finishes, and the chimney greatly done on the top. The nameplate in the middle speaks of the majestic power of this locomotive. Closer to the cab you can see all the finishes again, and the connector for the tender, and the cab rivets, and the windows outlined in color, and double lining, accessing and expressing all the great finishes on this loco. And the number very finely and crisply applied, 35005. Bold statement on the side, Canadian Pacific. Exhaust pipes and other finishes, stop marks Hornby. And as we can look here at the start of the tender, we see the steps, handrails, and on the cab is also the glazed windows and the famous British Railways sign on the coal car. That is of course our early crest and of the lion and wheel. The lion and wheel totem designed by Abram Games, 1949 and up till 1964. Overall, a very nice locomotive to have on the layout. I love the blue color, and the nameplate just stands out boldly. And yes, span can or not, I love this locomotive. It really makes a bold statement on the layout, as I mentioned before. So the cab detail also have nice features, although it's not painted. It also is standing out and have rivets and a lot of other finishes that you can see, and I've obviously inserted the Coleman and driver along with painting of those driver and Coleman in the blue color. Now going back to the tender again, featuring sprung buffers and great looking all together. The wheels and nameplate also accurately done, and the rear of the loco, the tender, cylinders, and the coal water cap and ladders, handrails, along with lamp pines. Nothing is left out. A great coal car indeed. The paintwork and the lining finishes completes it perfectly, along with the realistic coal look of the coal car on top. Now looking at the front of the tender, it also have handrails and the coal axis and steps, and obviously the connector to the locomotive. So having one last look at the Loco on the top view also, we can see the valves and whistle and piping and handrails and all nicely applied, and the lining is also done nicely. Alright, so now we have the locomotive in character on the layout here at Taraka Double Railways, featuring locomotive number 35005, Canadian Pacific, Navy class merchant. It looks the part. It drives like a dream, slow pullaways, fast running, pulling up to 8-10 coaches easily, and also crawling. It is a really nice loco, and it really does really play the part on the layout, and I don't regret one moment getting this loco. So now, getting back to our favorite part, we will go into the history of the locomotive. So, British Railways took the decision to rebuild the entire class to a more conventional design by R.G. Jarvis, adopting many features from the BR standard locomotive classes that had been introduced since 1950. The rebuilds were provided with a completely revised cylindrical smokebox, a new Lord Nelson type chimney, and LMS style smoke deflectors. The first modified locomotive to be released from Eastleigh was locomotive number 35018, British India Line, in 1956. The final example, locomotive 35028, the Clan Line, was completed in 1960. 11 of the class survived into preservation, thanks largely to the high workload of Woodham Brothers Scrapyard in Barry Vale of Glamorgan, South Wales, which found it easier and more lucrative to scrap railway wagons, keeping the more technical steam locomotives for a downtown in workload. Five of the surviving merchant navies have run in preservation, and that is locomotive 35005 that we have over here, locomotive 35006, locomotive 35018, locomotive 35027, and locomotive 35028. Three members of the class, locomotive number 35005 that we have over here, locomotive 35018 and locomotive 35028, have operated on the main line in preservation. Locomotive 35005, the Canadian Pacific, as I have here on my railway layout, was built in 1941, month of December, rebuilt in May 1959, and withdrawn in October 1965. Life service of 23 years and 10 months. After nationalisation in 1948, the locomotive's initial livery was a slightly modified malachite green livery, where British Railways replaced Southern in sunshine yellow lettering on the tender sides. The bulleted numbering system was temporarily retained, with an additional 5 prefix such as S21C1. A short-lived second livery was an experimental purple with red lining as applied to the Locomotive 35024 East Asiatic Company. This was replaced by British Railways Express Passenger Blue with black and white lining, as we see here on our model today. From 1952, the locomotives carried the standard British Railways Brunswick green livery with orange and black lining and the British Railways crest on the tender tank sides. This livery was perpetuated after rebuilding. There you have it. Once again, thank you so much for joining me while we are looking at Locomotive 35005 Canadian Pacific. Once again, Thanks for joining me. I look forward to your comments and I look forward to your subscribes, and definitely make a turn and have a look at all my other videos on the channel. You might just find something you're looking for exactly, and you might just have a lot of fun while doing it. So once again, I wish you all my best. Regards, Elizabeth.